Imagine walking into a tech show and seeing robots not behind glass, but walking past you, serving coffee, climbing stairs, working in factories. This isn't science fiction anymore. CES 2026 just changed everything we thought we knew about artificial intelligence, and what I'm about to show you will completely shift your perspective on the future that's unfolding right now. For years, we've been promised AI breakthroughs, autonomous futures, and robot assistants. But CES 2026 was different. This wasn't about promises or prototypes gathering dust in labs. This was about deployment, production numbers, and robots already working in the real world. The protective barriers came down. The concept videos stopped. What replaced them was something far more powerful: proof. AI has officially left the digital realm and entered physical reality, and the implications are staggering. Boston Dynamics and DeepMind. When hardware meets intelligence. Perhaps the most significant announcement came from Boston Dynamics with their redesigned Atlas humanoid. This isn't the research prototype we've watched doing parkour on YouTube. This is Atlas reimagined for mass production, built for durability and cost efficiency, designed to actually work in factories rather than just impress in videos. But here's what made this truly groundbreaking: the partnership with DeepMind. When you combine Boston Dynamics' world-class mechanical engineering with DeepMind's advanced AI reasoning capabilities, you're looking at a fundamental shift in industrial robotics. This collaboration signals that the era of purely mechanical automation is over. The robots coming to factories won't just follow programmed routines, they'll understand, adapt, and learn. China's robotics revolution: scale first, iterate fast. While Western companies were making announcements, Chinese firms were showing production numbers. Engine A, I didn't just showcase prototypes, they discussed monthly production volumes in the hundreds and thousands. This represents a fundamentally different approach to robotics development. China's vertically integrated supply chains allow for rapid iteration and massive scale simultaneously, creating both cost and speed advantages that Western competitors are struggling to match. Agibot Innovation exemplified this strategy perfectly. Beyond impressive hardware demonstrations of both humanoid and quadruped robots, they revealed extensive proprietary datasets and sophisticated simulation platforms. This positions them not merely as robot manufacturers, but as AI infrastructure providers. Their ecosystem approach, spanning service, industry, and research applications, demonstrates a long-term vision where robots and the intelligence that powers them come from the same source. Galaxy General Robot, known as Galbot, took this even further by showing robots already operating in real environments. Their mobile manipulators are working in warehouses, hospitals, and perhaps most impressively, fully autonomous retail stores across China. These aren't pilot programs or limited tests. These are operational deployments at scale. Trained on massive synthetic datasets and refined through real-world experience, Galbot's approach shows how large-scale deployment accelerates machine learning. Their autonomous stores operating across China illustrated something crucial. In China, robotics has already transitioned from experimentation to infrastructure. The touch revolution: teaching robots to feel. One of CES 2026's most important themes was robotics moving beyond vision-only intelligence. Diamond Robotics addressed one of the field's biggest bottlenecks with ultra-high-resolution tactile sensors that allow robots to detect pressure, shear force, and slippage with precision exceeding human fingertips. Combined with teleoperation-based data collection, their technology enables robots to learn dexterous manipulation by observing and mimicking real human motion. This represents a fundamental advancement: robots learning not just what to do, but how things feel. Generative Bionics' Gene 01 humanoid embodied this philosophy completely. Built around full-body tactile sensing and real-time physical feedback, and powered by high-performance AMD computing, Gene 01 integrates vision, force, and touch into a unified control system. The result is fast, smooth reactions that look and feel natural rather than mechanical. This isn't a concept demo. It's positioned as a foundation platform for future industrial humanoids. Even the automotive world embraced this sensory revolution. Porsche and Goodyear's collaboration demonstrated cars that can literally feel the road. Their intelligent tire system measures grip, wear, pressure, and road texture in real time, feeding this tactile data directly into vehicle intelligence systems. This signals a broader shift from vision-only autonomy toward machines that understand the physical world through contact and sensation. Humanoids enter hospitality, service robots go commercial. Robotics showed that humanoid robots don't need to chase perfect human realism to be useful. They're service-oriented androids designed for hotels, airports, and hospitality environments feature modular bodies, customizable faces and personalities, and integration with large language models for natural interaction. Rather than pursuing realism for its own sake, Robotics is targeting practical deployment, positioning their humanoids as multilingual service staff capable of handling complex customer interactions. This approach acknowledges a key insight. In many service contexts, competence matters more than complete human likeness. Fourier Robotics took a different angle with care-oriented humanoids designed specifically for elderly users in domestic environments. Their robots feature soft bodies, high degrees of freedom, and extensive tactile sensing that enables gentle, safe interaction. As global populations age, Fourier's focus on healthcare and companionship roles addresses a genuine societal need. These machines aren't replacing human caregivers, they're extending their capacity and availability. From floors to stairs, consumer robotics evolves. Roborock's Saros rover demonstrated how consumer robotics is breaking free from flat surfaces. Unlike traditional floor-bound cleaning robots, the Saros rover features articulated legs capable of climbing stairs, overcoming thresholds, and maintaining balance across varied terrain. Though still a prototype, it signals Roborock's ambition to transform from a cleaning robot company into a provider of general-purpose domestic machines. SwitchBot's Onero H1 took a more immediate approach, presenting one of the most practical home robots at the entire show. Designed for affordability, local AI processing, and seamless smart home integration, it performs basic manipulation tasks like picking up objects and operating appliances. It's slow and simple compared to industrial humanoids, but that's exactly the point. This is a realistic, achievable step toward consumer-ready home robots that people can actually afford and use today. LG's CLOID robot, while still in concept form, showed advanced autonomy and safety features designed specifically for households with children and pets. Though not yet commercially available, it reflects LG's long-term strategy of creating AI assistants that integrate across their entire appliance ecosystem, turning the smart home from a collection of connected devices into a coordinated, intelligent environment. Mobility reimagined beyond traditional wheels. Hyundai's mobile-eccentric droid, or Mob-D, showcased innovative thinking about robotic mobility. This platform can traverse seriously uneven terrain while keeping cargo perfectly stable through sophisticated mechanical design and ultra-efficient onboard AI. Designed for delivery, patrol, and service roles, Mob-D represents a fresh approach to autonomous mobility that doesn't try to replicate human or animal movement, but instead optimizes for specific practical tasks. Teaching robots human skills. X Barista demonstrated something philosophically interesting. Robots learning not just tasks but techniques. Their robotic coffee system was trained on the movements of professional baristas, using humanoid manipulation to replicate artisanal techniques rather than simply automating coffee production. This emphasizes skill transfer over raw automation, showing how robots can inherit and preserve human craftsmanship through motion learning. Neura Robotics expanded this concept across entire robot fleets with their Neuroverse system. This multi-robot ecosystem allows humanoids and quadrupeds to share learned skills across platforms, meaning capabilities developed in one robot can transfer to others. With major industrial contracts already signed, Neura demonstrated how this shared learning approach accelerates deployment and makes robotics investments more scalable. Unexpected applications, education, and entertainment. Booster Robotics proved that cutting-edge capability doesn't require massive size or budgets. Their compact humanoid robots, refined through RoboCup competition success, are agile, programmable, and affordable, making them ideal platforms for education and AI research. By lowering barriers to entry, these robots help institutions train the next generation of roboticists and AI developers. Dobot Robotics took perhaps the most unexpected approach at CES 2026, unveiling lifelike robotic dinosaurs for museums and parks. These machines combine advanced motion control, perception, and behavioral modeling to create realistic, interactive experiences. While unconventional in a robotics context, Dobot's exhibit demonstrated how the same technologies powering industrial automation can merge education, entertainment, and AI embodiment in genuinely novel ways. The automotive AI evolution. Tesla's presence at CES 2026 was paradoxically powerful despite launching nothing new. While Tesla merely operated autonomous transport in the Vegas loop, Nearly every major autonomy announcement from competitors validated Tesla's long-standing strategy. Sony Honda Mobility's Afeela prototype 2026 reinforced how modern vehicles are becoming software platforms that happen to have wheels. Built around a dense sensor array and centralized AI system, Afeela prioritizes digital experience, autonomy, and in-cabin entertainment over traditional automotive differentiation like engine performance or handling. With production timelines confirmed and real customer test drives underway, Afeela represents a serious redefinition of what premium vehicles mean in the AI era. The manufacturing shift. Salcomp's presence at CES signaled how widespread the robotics transformation has become. Even traditional electronics and manufacturing firms are positioning themselves for the humanoid robotics boom. By showcasing robotic components and android concepts, Salcomp indicated its intent to become a mass supplier in the robotics value chain, highlighting how inevitable and widespread humanoid production is becoming across industries. The bigger picture. CES 2026 marked the transition from robotics as research to robotics as infrastructure. The exhibition wasn't dominated by what robots might do someday. It showcased what they're doing right now. Whether in factories, hospitals, stores, or homes, physical AI is moving from prototype to deployment, from promise to reality. The companies that stood out weren't necessarily those with the most impressive demos, but those with the clearest paths to production, deployment, and scale. The winners in this next phase won't be determined by who builds the most advanced prototype, but by who can manufacture thousands per month, deploy them reliably in real environments, and continuously improve them through operational data. What became unmistakably clear at CES 2026 is that artificial intelligence has officially acquired a body, and that body is already getting to work. The robot revolution isn't coming. It's here, and it's moving faster than most people realize. If you found this breakdown valuable and want to stay ahead of the AI and robotics revolution, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We're tracking every major development in this space, breaking down what it means for your future, your career, and your daily life. Hit that like button if this opened your eyes to where technology is really headed, and drop a comment letting me know which robot or company impressed you the most from CES 2026. Trust me, you won't want to miss what's coming next.